point of time. The tensions break out at Kaliaganj in Uttar, Dinajpur district of West Bengal as people are protesting. They are demanding the arrest and stringent punishment for the accused. The protest turned violent when the protesters pelted stone. They tried to break down the police barricades and also set the police properties and the police vehicles on fire. What we are getting to know at this point of time is that the police used tear gas to disperse them. My colleague Tanushri is joining us on the broadcast to bring us more details. Tanushri, fresh protests have erupted in Kaliaganj, and this is over the minor rape and murder case. This time the locals have hurled stones at the cops. Cops have been injured and they have, tried to use the tear gas to disperse the crowd. Give us more details as to what exactly is happening.
Well, certainly if you see today a tension broke out. We know that the Adivasis were protesting for the past 2 days and they wanted that justice be delivered. We know that the locals and also the BJP, they have been claiming that the girl has been raped and murdered brutally, and therefore they would like a CBI probe. What we are getting to know from our sources is that even the family, the parents of the victim child, her girl child, has demanded for a CBI probe. But while they were protesting today, the police tried to disperse off the protesters. There were 3-layer barricades, and we know that all 3-layer barricades were broken by the protesters, and then they charged at the police station. A portion of the police station was set on fire. Police vehicles were set on fire. We are getting to know that a few policemen have been injured today in this scuffle that has broken out between the protesters and the police. But certainly it was very shocking that the police vehicles and the police station were set on fire today. Also, we know that another PIL has been filed in Calcutta High Court today regarding CBI probe into the matter. The Calcutta High Court is supposed to hear the matter on Monday. There has already been one PIL that had been filed previously. Today, another PIL has been filed in Calcutta High Court in this regard, demanding for CBI probe. Though we know that in the post-mortem report, it has been said that there is no sign of sexual assault. Back to studio.
Right, Tanushri, thank you for bringing us those details on that story. All right, at this point of time, what we are getting to know is that there are tensions in Kaliaganj in Uttar, Dinajpur district of West Bengal. As people are protesting, they are demanding the arrest and stringent punishment for the accused. And this is in relation to the case of the minor who was allegedly raped and murdered. The protest turned violent when the protesters pelted stones. They tried to break down the police barricade and they also set the police properties and the police vehicles on fire. What we know at this point of time is that the police used tear gas to disperse the entire crowd. So situation remains grim in Kaliaganj in West Bengal in the Uttar Dinajpur district, where the people have protested, the tribals have protested, and they are demanding the arrest and punishment for the accused. Protests are over rape and murder of the minor. At this point of time, there are questions of the law and order situation that is going in vain at this point of time, with the protest turning violent when the protesters pelted stones. A few of the cops were injured as well, and the protesters turned violent when they tried to break down the police barricade, and they also set the police properties and the police vehicles on fire. My colleague Tanushri joins us back on the broadcast to bring us more details. Tanushri, if we talk about the law and order situation in the state, at this point of time, this looks quite grim with the protesters turning violent.
Well, certainly, if you see the law and order situation in the state, it is very surprising with what has happened in Kaliaganj. Today, there was protest going on for 2 days. The locals were demanding for a probe into the matter. They wanted justice to be delivered, the accused to be caught. But we had seen that there were 2 to 3 layer barricades. The protesters broke all the 3 layers. They entered into the police station, tear gases were fired, but several police, what we are getting to know, have been injured because of this incident, because there was stone pelting going on. The protesters pelted stones, and the several police personnel have got injured. The police station, a part of the police station was set on fire. There were police vehicles that were set on fire. We have got, Time Now has got exclusive access to the post-mortem report, and the post-mortem report nowhere states that there has been any sexual assault. What the post-mortem report has said is that death has been caused due to the consumption of certain poisonous substances. That is what the postmortem is saying. On the other hand, today we are seeing that a fresh PIL has been filed in Calcutta High Court demanding for CBI probe. Already one PIL had been filed. This is the second PIL that has been filed in the Kaliaganj matter. And what we are getting to know is that the matter would be heard on Monday. But certainly today, a huge scuffle had broken out between the police and the protesters who were demanding for justice for the minor girl.
Right, Tanushri, thank you for bringing us those details on that story. Let's leave it at that and shift our focus to